Hello beautiful people out there, DissentXTV here, coming at you with a video containing pinnacle content of PoE. By pinnacle content I'm referring to stuff like Delirious maps, Blight Ravaged maps and Simulacrums. There's also Flawless Breachstones, but we're just gonna do the three main of 60% Delirious is a really good bar for farming Delirious maps. It's not too hard and you can do it in a pretty good time, and so you can make a good currency per hour, and so yeah, that's why it's 60%. Obviously I know you guys are literal masochists, so we're gonna put it at 100% for the sake of this video and we're gonna punish ourselves, and I hate you guys already. Alright, so we're gonna add Beyond to the map, and I've just dropped in a few scarabs, and yeah, let's go do it. 100% deli map. Just immediately start out meeting a boss. Why not? Luckily we have no problem killing those guys. So anyways, let's see what we get from this. My poor computer is on fire. It's literally on fire right now. I don't know if you guys can see my frames, but actually you probably can't see my frames because I don't have any frames. But hey, it's you guys that insisted. You want 100% Delirium. I told you guys, 60% is better. A better scale, farming it at 60%, but hey, for the masochists out there, we're doing it at 100%. On the side of this is we are using the min-max or full damage version of the build. There's only one slight modification, and I'll show you in a second what that does. Kill these guys, then I'll show. So the only modification is that I've dropped one jewel socket over here, this one, these 3 points, and I've picked up Enduring Composure in a Megalomaniac, so 3 points here, so that we have endurance charges. That's it. It's the only difference. Los cambios en la que hacía más bien de los más. Gracias, TD, watching us. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Map complete, 100% delirious, and yeah, I have to go back and loot a few things, but hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hello guys, DissentXTV here again. So here we have the Simulacrum. We're about to do wave 20, and yeah, nothing has changed since the Blight map. Still using the exactly same build, same pathing, same everything. We stuck with the endurance charges, and yeah, let's get on with it. Oh, one note I should say about doing simulacrums. There's some really good guides on YouTube that I would advise you to watch. There are some guys that are really into simulacrum, like this is all they do all league long. Personally, I'm not a big fan of simulacrum. I feel like they take way too long to complete. I get bored doing them because you're spending like 20-30 minutes sometimes, and if you want to get like to the higher waves, anywhere from wave 20 and up really, especially like the last 3 or 4 waves, it can take an enormous amount of time. So personally, I'm not a big fan of it, but I know a lot of people are, and that's why I'm gonna record it. But yeah, one more thing, you're supposed to be ailment immune when you do simulacrums. We're not ailment immune.
Elemental ailment immunity is an absolute must-have. I've never played a Simulacrum Wave 30 capable build that didn't run Purity of Elements.
Well, fuck me. There's probably also a few other things that you're supposed to be doing, like, for example, you're supposed to have kept your chaos resist when you're doing it. My chaos resist is only 37, so yeah, there's definitely some things that's gonna hold me back, but I'm just gonna do it as fast as we can do it, just to show you guys. And then if you're someone that loves Simulacrum, you would obviously already know what you would change in order to have your resist capped and be ailment immune and so on. We have a ton of jewel sockets, right? So you could just start by enchanting your jewels with avoidance to ailments, stuff like that. We have like 13 jewel sockets in total, right? So yeah, there's a lot of room for adding avoidance on our jewels if we wanted to be ailment immune. Anyways, let's get on with it.
The first step in a dream takes you further than 1,000 in this world. The veil may not be pierced so easily as flesh. Greater nightmares yet live. Death is but a chance for rebirth. This is the key to a crucible that stretches the sanity of the mind. Failure, ambivalence, death, a final abyss.
So this is one of those waves that I was referring to that can be really annoying. They have more life, okay, that's one thing, but they have 73% lightning resistance. That's insane, right? And then as if that wasn't enough, they have a ton of extra damage on top of it, so... And they inflict brittle, so yeah. You definitely want to be ailment immune against this, because you do not want to have brittle on you. That is most likely going to kill us, but yeah. Well, we managed. Good usage of our Val Discipline saved us there. And we got through the resistance because we have so much penetration. It's the only reason we can do that. We have 106 lightning penetration. Alright, onwards we go.
Behold, the face of your unmaking.
This kind of round you get like
Why would you do this?
Imperfection must be reshaped. You must be reshaped. The end is the beginning. It must be perfect.
For who? Father, it's me.
Everything short of perfection is irrelevant.
To me, exile. Quickly. Stay close.
Come into the abyss.
We have Koses. Okay, so something like this, normally I would advise that you have the chaos wheel over here for the chaos resist. This way you can also pick a mastery like being immune to impales. So yeah, that way it's very useful having this mastery actually, because you can swap it out for whatever comes up, right? If they have something with impale, if they say anything about hindering or maim, you can swap it out for that. Really useful. But we're not running with that, so. Anyways, let's move on. So this is wave 26. is also a nasty one because of inflicting Scorch. It's gonna hurt us a lot. Again, ailment immunity would be optimal here,
Elemental ailment immunity is an absolute must-have.
but we're just gonna try to roll through it. Might kill us, but so be it. Wave 27. One more thing you could do here is you could swap one of your flasks for a ruby flask to take 20% less fire damage. That would actually be really a good idea. But yeah, you can keep that in mind. Yeah, we got scorched.
I'm so sorry, Father. I'm so sorry it came to this.
Something like that, if you're not ailment immune, that those sort of things can literally end your runs. So that's why ailment immunity is so important when you're doing high wave simulacrums. Okay, again, this is one of those situations where you could change your Chaos Mastery to be immune to impale, sorry. So yeah. Wave 28.
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say. I've dealt with far darker shadows than you, Exile. I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man. Garrowing. I offered the gift of exile, and you used it to reinvent yourself. I couldn't wish for a more potent instrument. It is woman's purpose to tempt and try the will of man. Welcome to the greatest of arenas, duelist. God is watching. You'd bite the master that called.
76 lightning resistance. This is gonna be rough. Again, with a lot of extra damage, multipliers, triple projectiles, and double extra damage, and extra damage as chaos. So this is gonna be this might be it. We'll see. This might be it. Wave 29.
The touch of God!
Double boss spawn. Kinda need one of them to come down here. Don't want to be fighting two of them at once. problem is when they're out of your screen like this, it's really dangerous because any moment they can blink in and one-shot you.
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say. I've dealt with far darker shadows than you, Exile. I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man. Garou.
Okay, we got Kosis down.
I offered the gift of exile. You used it to reinvent yourself. I couldn't wish for a more potent instrument. It is woman's purpose to tempt and try the will of man. Welcome to the greatest of arenas, duelist. God is watching.
It's not good, we're getting hit by everything he's doing right
the
now.
master that called you here, witch. This world is an illusion, exile.
I kinda don't want to use my sulfur flask because I'm gonna need it for the next wave starting out. Nice. Alright. We actually got through that. That was double boss with plus 76 lightning resistance mod, and was that triple? I think it was what was quadruple damage mods, right? It's like, yeah, chaos and chaos as extra damage, and double elemental extra damage, and multiplier extra damage. Alright, wave 30, guys. Let's see how it goes. We do have one charge left in our bottle, so gonna use that early on and recharge our Val Discipline quickly so that we have a save us button ready. Also, the reason I'm often just flame dashing even just very short distances is just to proc my arcane surge buff, right? For the extra damage. Oh, we have a boss. Fuck. It's gonna be rough. We got him. Oh, we have Kosis as well. Double boss again. Hey, again. Yeah, we stood on his jump. We stood inside his jump. That was rough. They spawned together again. Okay, let's try to not fuck up. Don't stand under him when he does his jump thing.
I stood between man and nightmare. Will you take my place, Exile?
Elemental ailment immunity is an absolute must-have. I've never played a Simulacrum Wave 30 capable build that didn't run Purity of Elements.
And that was wave 30, guys.
Chaos. You shall serve me whether you like it.
Couple of megalomaniacs.
I'm not going anywhere.
So I would say job well done. Again, our budget hasn't changed. We're still way under 100 exalts in gear. I would say we're like 85 exalts maybe in total in gear value, and from that 50% of that is our body armor, because our body armor is 40 exalts. We paid 40 exalts for it, so yeah. Everything else is pretty much, well, You guys probably know the prices if you're watching this video, but yeah, you can get a helmet with enchant for like 60 KS. You can craft all the gear. I have videos showing you how to craft this gear, and it's all crafted with dense fossils, all of it. Shield, boots, gloves, rings, belt, all of it, dense fossils. They're really cheap. It's actually the resonators that are worth something. They're like 1 or 1.5 C, but the dense fossils are 0.5 C, so it's really not hard crafting this gear. And yeah, again, I have videos about that, so I won't get into that. Anyways, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video. Please, GGG. Will I really have to make my build a meta build for you guys to give me the black shaper balls? All I ever wanted was the black shaper balls for my traps. Please. Please, GGG.